How's it going, guys? We are back on Dragon Ball Legends, and in case you missed our recent shorts, yes, I did finally manage to pull a copy of the brand new Ultra Hit. So in this video, we're going to be jumping into ranked PvP, seeing how he does. But first, I also want to show you this.
You can't beat me! Please, lend me your energy! Take this! You slide! Of all the ludicrous!
You better humble yourself.
I see a fly. All right.
Time skip is unbeatable.
I will just... Don't waste it. I'm in!
You won't.
Scum!
So yes, I was lucky enough to pull another copy of Hit. We've got him at Red 1, and that was actually the same rotation as where my short came from as well. Long story short, in this video in PvP, he is going to be 5 stars, and in between sorting out those videos, I did a summon and got him to Red 1. So just to point out, in the video, he will be 5 stars, but you can look forward to another video of him being Red 1 and seeing how he does at this level. But we will go over a little bit about him, but not everything. I'm going to display his maximum stats, because essentially he's got so much going on with him. We all know most likely by now about his time skip ability, which is built up by his unique gauge, whether he's on standby or in the battlefield, and then you can use a green card. So we'll take a little look at those things. But for example, look at this green card. It is absolutely massive. So it differs depending on that unique gauge and whether you can use the time skip or not. If your unique gauge, as it shows here, is below 100%, you do get nullified cover change, which is nice. And he does also charge the unique gauge by 10%. Only activates 3 times though. Gets extra key, draws a new card. Loads of other buffs and things like that as well. But if you have unique gauge filled and you use the green card, that's how you activate the time skip. I would say from going throughout the fights, the main counter I've seen to the time skip is probably just attacking as soon as you see your opponent use it. But it basically stops everything. When the time skip is there, you can just keep attacking. You get all these additional cards and things like that as well. You just keep attacking, do lots of damage. When the time skip's over, it calculates all the damage, and brilliant. It's just free damage essentially. The opponent can't cover change or anything like that either. They just have to basically take it if you get the time skip off. He also has a ultimate as well, which restores his vanishing gauge by 100%, so that can be very handy. Extra crit rate, he gets lots of crit rate, including in his main ability, and it also nullifies endurance as well, and that's for 10 time accounts. So if you don't quite kill them and you manage to get a blast card off or something like that, you could possibly still get that nullify endurance. So as I mentioned, you get extra health, key, all that sort of stuff, extra crit damage, and shortens ally substitution counts by 5, which is nice. There's his Ultra ability, which is dependent on Universe Rep or the leader slot. Extra damage inflicted and key recovery and things like that, and his Z ability. So, as you probably expect, he gets extra damage inflicted and things. He also gets extra arts card draw speed by 1 level, cannot be cancelled, which is nice. Charges a unique gauge just from the start of battle. He gets extra damage inflicted and things like that as well when he comes into the battle. So you basically want to do that. Basically swap him out and swap him back in at least twice to get that full buff. He also draws a special arts card next if the character's unique gauge is full. Gets that time skip ability, which is pretty crazy, which you'll see throughout the fights, to be honest. I do manage to get it off a couple of times, and it is so much fun, I would say. He gets extra effects every time the enemy uses an arts card whilst this character's on the battlefield. So he does want to tank a couple of hits first as well, but don't worry, he does restore some health with that as well. And he's also got a cover change, and it's the broken type of cover change that we've seen recently, where it activates twice, and it's against all strike or blast. basically. And you can combo it with a blue card, which this guy does a lot of damage. Gradually charges his own unique gauge, which I've already sort of mentioned, and then you can use the time skip, you get extra key, new cards, nullifies endurance, and also minus 100% to health restoration, and then very finally, the following effects occur every time this character defeats an enemy. Gets extra key, reduces enemies' key, and also reduces enemies' Dragon Balls. So this guy being hit does make sense, and being an assassin does want to finish off, basically. This guy is pretty crazy. I've got to say, I do really like his animations and the character itself, so not too bad. And I would say, I know that a lot of content creators are probably going in with a Universe Rep team. We're going to do something a bit different, take him in with the Ultra Gogeta as well. And we're going to go in with a Fusion Squad, because they're all strike based. So he gets a lot of strike base, we get some health and things like that as well. Like I said, throughout the fights, this team does do quite well. It's got endurance, it's got hits time skip ability, and it's got Gogeta's counter as well. So a bit of an annoying team. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. And let's jump into some ranked PvP. And like I said, the fights are pretty awesome. So make sure to stay through to the end. Let's get into it. Okay, so starting off with Hit's intro here, and we're actually up against a Hit as well, so we get to see it from both sides. And he's on an Android team. Okay, let's just go straight away here. I'm just going to go straight in with a blue card, why not? Because he's obviously going to go into 17 there. Not the greatest damage, but not the worst. Shouldn't have taken that, I was talking. Right, okay. Come on, Vegito. Let's queue up a strike card just in case he does drop or anything. Right, okay. Okay, I was worried if he could do that. That's a lot of damage there. Gonna have to go into you. He hasn't got his time skip yet. I'm actually going to go into you. See if you can tank this. Half health, not bad. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Not bad damage against type disadvantage. 17 there. We got a time skip if we get a green card as well. Okay, he's used that. Good. Rise and Rush on the hits. Let's get him out of here. I'm just going to go for a blast. Haven't really used any green cards, so be a good bet for him. Chose strike anyway. So we've got his hit out of the way, which is good. We don't have to worry about his time skip or anything like that. So obviously, a little bit of a drawback. It takes a while to build up, but it's a pretty broken ability, so it does make sense. Okay. Nice, nice. Let's go into you. Actually, let's just time skip. See how much damage we can do here. Don't have to worry about key, really. And there's the final bit as well. Oh, that is a lot of damage, really, isn't it? That's not good. That's definitely not good. Come on. He can tank somewhat well. Why not? Let's just use the blue card. That is no damage whatsoever, but I have built in more defensive. Believe it or not, by the way, because he is taking quite a lot of damage. Let's go into Gogeta here. Good. It's just because he's only 5 stars. Only managed to pull 1 copy, so kinda is what it is. We're gonna use the green card with the Gogeta here. And we're gonna do some damage. Oh, really? Leaving 17 in there? Okay. He got it that second time. Nice. So we're going to get our counter off. So this team's probably quite annoying. It's got time skip to deal with. It's got endurance. And it's also got Gogeta with his counter as well. Which is one of the reasons I wanted to do like this on this. Okay, let's go into hit. And we will finish it off with you. 1.3. I'm actually interested. Oh, really? We got the windscreen with him though. Look at him, he looks so cool. And we got the time skip, so I'm happy with that. Let's jump into the next man. Okay, up against a fusion squad by the looks of it, and he's got all of his ultras as well. So let's see here what we can do. Okay. He waited a lot longer that time, to be fair. I'm just going to sit back and take this for a little bit, to be honest. But what I was saying earlier is this team is probably quite hard to hurt, to be honest, with all that endurance, the gauge and things like that. A lot of counters and whatnot. He just goes for that then, does he? Gonna have to build your gauge up then, I guess. Had to bring out Vegito a little bit there. He was actually taking a lot of damage. Okay. Gonna have to take that blue card a bit, unfortunately. Right, so he has changed out now. Nice. That is nullified. Not going to bring in hit here because it's not exactly the best timing for him. Can Gogeta do 1.7? Not sure. Might have been a little bit early doing that, but I really did think he could bring in... No, he can't. SV, that was my issue there. Nice, 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 nice. So Gogeta is finished, so it's not all a loss there. Okay, we're just going to clash because he goes full screen apparently, and it's worked out for us. I'm actually going to do this. Nice. Let's go into hit. And sorry, Gogeta. Let's just do this. Get him out of the way. Nice. I really do like the animations. Let me know your thoughts down below as well on the animations, what you think of him. And Gogeta is gone. There he goes. Let's go straight away. Nice, 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 nice. We could probably try and get his rush pose in as well, to be honest. Let's do this. I'm going to do this so we can restore our gauge. Not actually going to do it though, so we can try and... That's somewhat perfect actually. Man, we got a forfeit, that's why it lagged a bit. I was trying to get the rush pose in for hit. Oh well, maybe we'll do it in the next match, but we're seeing quite a lot from him at the moment. Okay, probably the worst team for hit to go up against is Double Blue with Beast Gohan, Zamasu, and there's also the Trunks Vegeta, so obviously they can change. We're going to do this. We're going to start just building them up a little bit because I suppose why not? It's not bad damage against Beast Gohan there. I'm going to do this. That's pretty good, to be honest. Type disadvantage, I'll take that. Let's do this. It's going to swap, yeah. Pretty obvious there. Let's do this. We got card draw speed as well. Can we get something else? We've obviously got no key, so we're going to do this. Not sure how much hit's going to see in this, to be honest. That's not great at all. That was a bit of a silly move, if I be honest. I couldn't remember if he had his Vanish back or not. Definitely doesn't have it now. Cool, cool, cool. Dropped, worked out. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. So this time skip ability, pretty handy in this circumstance just to get Trunks and Vegeta out of there. So basically, Hit has done his job already. Nice. Nice. That is really good damage actually against Beast Gohan, and not bad against Merged Zamasu as well. I don't think they were particularly low stars or anything. Right, obviously still do the Rising Rush with Gogeta, because obviously if it goes through, which it doesn't, we would have had Endurance Nullification. In fact, we still got it because we managed to quick attack just before. And this is looking pretty good. So he's got Endurance. Try and bring Hit in. Can we draw another card? We can. Okay. So let's do this. He does nullify Endurance. So let's just go for it. Get the windscreen with Hit. I think the only thing that we didn't get maybe is the Rising Rush. I'm not sure. But whilst we're seeing this beautiful animation, take out Beast Gohan. Show him who's really boss. Hit actually did a lot in that, considering it was 2 blue units and the Trunks of Vegeta, which can have type disadvantage against him. But ultimately, his animations look... Oh, we've got a mission look. His animations look absolutely spectacular in my opinion. He's a pretty cool character from Super. He is broken with his time skip ability. Oh, my phone's gone on lock there, but to be honest, the only sort of counter I've actually noticed to this time skip ability is just attacking as soon as possible. I think I mentioned that throughout one of the video fights already, but just to point it out, let me know your thoughts of Hit down below. I think he's a pretty good unit, and he's doing all this at 5 stars, 1 copy. Crazy. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Actually, let me know if you managed to pull him as well down in the comments, and thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Ciao.